Hello. Let's see. Trying to make sure I've got everything set up good. Turn down the music and got everything going good. So yeah. If you don't know, I did make an announcement in the Discord that I am streaming today about building a Minecraft mod. Title is still work in progress. The title that you'll be seeing today is slightly different compared to the title in the Discord server. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing some pretty mind-numbing, just going down the list of adding items to the game by a few different means. Yeah, I guess I'll just get right into it. This is what I'm working on. Let's fade to that. As you can see, we have our wonderful artists have created a ton of items, and now I'm in the process of adding as many of these to the game as possible. There's about 350 or so, I think. So yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long time. As you can see, I'm just barely getting through the list here. Let's see. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Yeah, so you'll see here that the mod name here is called Dovahkiin Forged. This is not the official name just yet. We have a few different names I think in the works. We'll probably have a poll up at some point of what this will be. But for right now, this is what the code base says. Let's see. Not egg, but leg. And for those who may want to join, let's see. I don't know. I don't got much to talk about. I'm just gonna be doing some mind-numbing stuff. Let's see. We have the leg. Leg goes. Okay. How does? I typically use IntelliJ on a Mac, not Windows. So bear with me while I, we already have ash yam. We want hopper meat. There's that. Between apple pie and the ash hopper, we have, what is Copilot doing? We want Argonian blood wine. Oh, did I spell that right? According to the name of the file, it is. So I'll keep it as such. Next is Ash Creeper Cluster. Meat yam. I wish there's an easy way of doing this. Mead, and then we got the Azara Star. Fucking type. One of my hardest abilities, it seems. What I'm doing right now is we have all these item images, and in order to map the image to the name of what it is, this is basically a language file that, for the English language at least, like this is the mapping. And so what it does is it goes from inside the resources, the textures location, it goes item, the mod name, or mod, like, I think it's name that's being used, dot, and then whatever the image name it is here. We don't need baked potato, we need bear claws. Then we got B. Then some beef stew. Beef stew, thank you. Then we got beehive husk. Let's quickly rename this file. I think it's Shift F6. It is. This needs to be that. I'll just copy it while I'm here. Hit refactor. Same thing here. Underscore. Gotta fix those two things. And then we do black beer mead. Oh yeah, black beer mead. We want not this, but reserve. Beehive husk I missed, so let me quickly add that. Beehive is one word. Husk. There's that. Now we're going to bleeding crown. And then we get to a blister wart. And then, oh wait, the thing that we had in there before is actually something we needed. Blister wart, blue dart wing. But we also had a blue butterfly. Wing specifically. Then we got the dart wig, and then the blue mountain flower. No. I wish Copilot would just know, but it doesn't, because it's dumb and stupid. So we can forged dot blue mountain. Blue mountain flower. Item dots. Overkin forged. A boar husk. Tusk, not husk. Not there. We don't need bone meal because it's already in the game. We'll do, well, I guess it is there actually, sorry. We don't need bone, I don't think. We want boiled cream treat. That's what I'm looking for. One meal. A braided beer. Braided bread, sorry, not beer. Didn't know you could braid beer, you know? Oop, what does it say next? I think what it's going to do next was what I want, so. Bear heart. Well, we have it as an underscore. I'm assuming it's 2 words. Let me go and double check the document that we have. Make sure I'm in the right here. Beehive. How do I find? That's the question. Find? Brer heart. It's not in the document. Oh, because I spelled it wrong. There we go. We have it as 2 words, so I'll leave it as such. No. Let's see. The next thing is a burnt thing, whatever this is. It's a nice looking stick, I guess, or wood or something. Let me quickly just do this. I don't feel like typing. Go. We do some burnt bargain wood. It says cabbage, but cabbage is not quite there yet. We're not there. We want item, delete. We want some butter. Butter. And then butterfly wing. You already have cabbage. Copilot. Cabbage. Alright, what's after cabbage? Cabbage potato soup. Item dot whatever. We don't want cake. Want cabbage potato soup. That sounds pretty good right now, I'm not gonna lie. And we have regular cabbage soup. And then we got, let's see. Some canis root? Is that how you pronounce that? Stop with the damn cake. Copilot wants some cake. Item. We don't want carrot. Want some charred beaver hide. And then some charred skeever meat. Alright, finish it up. Thank you, Copilot. And then we want some item. We don't want cheese, at least not yet. I don't know if there is cheese or not. Taurus. Eggs. Not flesh, but hunter antenna. Antennae. We want some chicken dumplings. Some chicken dumplings would be pretty good right now too, not gonna lie. Chicken's eggs. Chicken's egg? Oh, that's just an egg. Did we just... I don't know if you're in here. But do we want to use the vanilla egg or do we want to use this egg? I don't know if you're watching yet. Their bubble or carry on. A chicken's egg. I want to at least rename it to the S. Is a little bit is not underscored separately. And call it a chicken's egg. Then we want some clam chowder. New England favorite. I could go for some clam chowder, you know? That'd be great. Some clam meat. You know, it's fine. I don't mind some clam chowder, but I don't know if I like clams by themselves per se. The terrible person I am. Alright, we want some brandy. We don't want clam milk. That's kind of weird, isn't it? We don't want corn. We want some cooked beef. Some cooked boar, not cooked chicken. We want cooked boar meat. And then we have a corundum ingot. Ingot. I got it. Ingot. Oh, whoopsie. We don't want cooked chicken. Up with the damn cooked chicken. Corundum. Ingot. Thank you. We're going back to the good old crab meat. Not lobster, but you know, it's whatever. There is no crab legs. Creeper. A creep cluster? Okay. We're not even halfway through, people. Not even halfway through. We got so many more to go. I might take a pause once we're done with C. And then build this locally and see if I can get this running. Or get this over to like the Fabric or Neoforge server or like mod. And see what this all looks like. Take a quick break, you know, from the constant typing, the kind of repetitiveness that this is. Thank you, thank you. Crimson. Pretty good name. My name may contain A to Z. Naren root, that's what I'm looking for. Come on, you can do it. We want Riotic. Right. Idyllic. Okay. You're really tempting my reading skills here, I'm not gonna lie. Not spare, spade. Spade tail. Alright. We just added about 60 items? 60 items? 66? 66 minus 11. 55 items we just added. And let's see, what's next? Let's quickly, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to build this locally. Go and publish to my local Maven. And then I'm going to pop over to, is it Commons that I probably should go to the Commons library next, which this might take me some time because I can't necessarily easily go from screen to screen. There we go, hit OK. Shrink that down. There we go. Alright, let's see. Do I need to import? Am I importing this? I don't think I am importing. My dependencies. Oh, I am importing assets. Okay. Interesting. Let's import version 0.1. Or 1.0.1. Where's my Gradle tools? Do this. I think it just imported. So if we go down to the libraries, there it is. It should have all the textures. Well, is that all of them? It might be all of them. Oh, I know what's going on right now. Let me go back to the other code. Let me name these. These screens. Add another source. Media source. No. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a window capture. No, not that. I want a window capture. We'll call this Intel J. And we'll call this assets. Okay. Alright. Capture the asset screen. Hit OK. That's covering everything. Alright. Expand that out. Now we can just switch them somewhat easily. In here, I think the issue why I'm not seeing they have the mob effects in here too, but they're not coming over correctly, and I think that's because of some configuration I have to do. In my file in here, settings. Oh, where do I do this? I swear there was like a build command somewhere. Let's see. Let me quickly try to find block. Forward. This is not helpful. In project. I don't want it in. I guess it's only in there. Oh, it's because the issue's not that? I don't remember. Because there should be more textures than that. Let's see. If I go to the build. It's been a while since I set this up. Publishing of a source. It doesn't matter right now. I'll figure it out later. As long as in the language file it has everything I did, it does not. That means it's not. Something's not right. I'm supposed to test locally if it's not going to let me publish to Maven local. I did that, right? Yeah. Alright, we refresh. Still that. Let me go. Let's change the version. Oh, because it should be this, not that. That's my own dumb fault. It's this. Save. We rebuild. There it is. Okay. I got what I wanted. All my work's now here. Okay, now we can carry on. Okay. Yeah, I will. I'm not certain how to do the effects just yet, but I will definitely. That'll be like the next thing I do. I did separate them out to be in effects. I don't even know if this is the right folder for it, but I figured I'd put them there for right now. Let's see. I'm now working on mob items. This is where things get a bit crazy. Because there's a lot going on here. Let me minimize that. Oh, I'm not even sharing that. This window. Here we go. That's what I'm trying to show. So this is where all the mod items are coming in play. And close all of these. I'll leave that one open. We can close that, close that, close this, close that, close this, close that. Alright, this is all we care about right now. And this is when things get along. This is when we start really getting into it, and it takes forever. Let's see now. Public, static, final, mod item. We're gonna go with, let's actually have this on the side. Let's do left side, so I know what is currently available. Mod item, and we are at, I want this alphabetical. This is not a material, this is going to be a food. How am I labeling these? Like this. I'll just call it food and beverage. First thing we have is a ABCEAN long fin equals this. Max stack size, cooldown, sure. I don't even think we need to do cooldown per se. Do I set them for anything else? Only for the weapons, this is not necessary. Just the max size is fine. Public, static, final. I don't want salmon though. I want ale. Give me that ale. Although I don't drink, so like, it means nothing to me. Name gonna be ale, and then rates. Max stack size is that. Then we move on. Public, static, final. Alto. Got it. I see your messages. Don't worry. Public static final mod item, and then we're working on the Alto wine. Plus Alto wine 1 equals that. 2 is this. There is no 3. Thank you, Copilot. We already have amethyst. We can skip over that. We have a moth wing. Would this be considered material, or what is the, like, what should I do for the wings and stuff? My guess is materials. Actually, I have your entire spreadsheet up too. Let's look at that. You have it as a potion ingredient. That's what I'll add it as then. I'll use it in your words. Alchemy. There's that. We have the ancestor mothwing. There we go. I'm assuming Ash Yam is well, actually we're not even there yet. Get out of here, Copilot. We're not there yet. We're at cabbage stew. Apple cabbage stew. Thank you. Apple juice. There's no apple juice here. There is apple dumplings though. And then apple pie. Not quite apple juice again. I wish Copilot was better. And then we do Bulgarian blood wine. Or Algonian, sorry. We work on the Ash Creeper cluster, which is a potion ingredient. Oh, it's an Ash Creep cluster, not a Creeper cluster. What am I doing? Let's go back over here. We gotta fix this. Make sure I have that correct in file name too. File name had it correct, I just typed it wrong. Alright, let's see, where is it? Alright, now we will publish to Maven, we'll build first and then publish to the local, and then we go back over here, we then Gradle, refresh. This should change to Creep cluster, it did. Perfect. Oops. Beep. Cluster. There we go. What's next? The Hopper Jelly, which is also this. Not pod. But pod is something I do want. Public. Static. Final mod item. Ash Hopper Jelly. Move the pod up here, and then we also want a second one for the purpose of oh, there is no pod, it's just leg and meat. Egg, meat. All right, where are we at now? We're an Ash Yam. Oh, we're not. That's not what we want, but I will take it as a starting point. Yam. Assuming yam is, you know, food. It is. Okay. The Ashen Grass Pod, which is a alchemy ingredient. Not yam pod. Close-ish. Copilot. Grass pod. Here we go. Ashfire mead. Public static. Item. don't want a bamboo shoot. How do I just get it to know that I'm pulling from here? Public. Static final. Mod item. Azure. Not blues. Azuras. Star, thank you. There's no banana. Mod item. Bear claws. Beef stew is coming up. That's not what I want just yet. We want public static final. B. That's what I want as a B. A B, I'm assuming, is also a alchemy ingredient. It is. B. Oh, no, you're dumb. You sit down there. B. Okay. Let's see. Bear claws B. Beef stew. We already got beef stew, beehive husk. That is also a potion ingredient. Public. Static. Final. Mod item. Beehive husk. How did I do so many of these so fast? Alright, let's see. Mead is a beverage. Well, yes. Black bear mead. Rare. Copy paste. We want to do a reserve next. Bleeding crown. Bleeding crown also it is, yeah. That, cut this, paste it there. Blister wart is also down here. Oh, there's my camera. I don't know what that's about. I'll just turn it off right now. It's not like I'm doing anything interesting anyway, so. Blister wart. Do better. There you go. Blue butterfly wing. blue darter wing, but here it's called a blue dart wing. Dart wing is one word according to this. I want to do that. And then we get down to a blue mountain flower. And then we do a boar tusk. Boar tusk still goes down here. Public, static, final, mod item. Tusk. And then we go to a creme treat. A creme treat. Blueberry pie is not a cream treat. But that's okay. We do have bone meal next, which I'm assuming goes down here. And braided bread goes up here. I'm assuming a Brer heart that goes down here. Not a bone fragment, but no. Brer heart. Oh. There's that. I'm assuming the wood is also goes here. It does. It does. We're not doing buckwheat flour. We're doing some burnt Spriggan wood. Oh, not caps. Whoops. And then some butter. All the way back up here for butter. Then all the way back down here, I'm just gonna copy the blue butterfly wing because all I care about is the butterfly wing. Yes. There's that. We'll go back up here for some cabbage. We can continue. There's the dot. Traits. You making me write all this out now, Copilot? What's wrong with you? There we go. Thank you. Cabbage stew. We have cabbage soup. Not cabbage pie. I do want to keep the soup aspect, so we'll copy this, paste it. This is cabbage and potato soup. cabbage, potato soup, cabbage soup, anise root. I'm assuming that that is, yes, it goes a little bit down here. Sure. I mean, we don't have cave fungus, but it's close to what I wanted to type. Anise root? I mean, close enough, right? I will take a quick pause on this because now I want to go and build this and publish it locally and see what it looks like if we throw this into again another another window, you know. Let's create another window capture. We'll call this IntelliJ. This will be fab. Do we want to do fabric first? I guess so. Fabric. Okay. We will capture the fabric window. Look at that. I don't even know where that window is currently. Right there. That all the way out to here, all the way down to here. Oh, whoops. Want it all the way like that. We do want this big. As you can tell, I was not completely ready. I was somewhat ready. Alright, let's see now. Now that we have that there, let's go to our Gradle file. We have the Commons version there. Do we only want to update the Commons version? Is that all I'm seeing? What even is the Commons version right now? Gradle properties? No. Of course, why would I put it under properties? Build.gradle, it's still the 015. Let's quickly go in here, refresh it, see if we can get the latest code imported. Assets are in here somewhere. But where? Where is this being imported? Oh, it got updated. I see. It's being imported by the other dependency. Got it. All right. So we now have block constant item, all that stuff. I go in here. They are all there that I've so far built out. How terrible that may feel. But here's the thing though, is that I program this in the way that I don't have to worry about things too much, because all I have to do now is basically register it, and my register function basically does everything for me, so I don't have to worry about it too much, which is really nice. The issue though is that I do need to what is all items even used for? It has 2 uses. Oh, it is absolutely needed. Okay. That's annoying. We want food and beverage. Not FOD. Food. And not miscellaneous, but alchemy ingredients. Let's see if I can get my camera working real quick. I don't know why it turned off. There it is. All right. We do some more public static void nonsense. Final item. Where do you come up with Elven wine? You're crazy. All right, we're gonna start with ale. The next thing is not mead. All right, what is my list of items? Ale, alto wine. Oh, did I never do alto wine too? Why would I do that? Where's my commons libraries right here? Let's see. Close that. Minimize this. Close that. Close this so I can see. There is alto wine too. Okay, maybe I'm just going crazy. This should be... two. Public, static, final, item. Alright, what's, oh, you're not even looking at the thing I'm looking at. We're looking at this now. Mod items. Apple cabbage stew. I think it's something else between the apple pie. There's apple dumplings. Apple dumpling. There we go. Baked potato's not next. There's no baked potato. This. Still no baked potato. He really wants the potato. I don't like the O. What's the O about? Yeah, these are items from my original mod way back when. So those will get changed at some point. I believe, I mean, they have glass dagger, glass sword, elven dagger, elven sword, but then the malachite and moonstone are here as like the actual items to craft them. But yeah, I have that for my original mod. And these are also my original textures. I don't think you have textures for these. At least not that I saw. I didn't see them. Unless I'm just blind. Let's see. Public, static, final, item, here. Bear claws. That's, bear claws is not food. What did I do there? Go back over here real quick. We go fix the ordering of this. Bear claws should be an alchemy thing. Is bear before B? I think so. Because A is before E. Alright. Now that that's fixed, let me quickly come in here. Well, I'll add bear claws anyway, so I don't forget it later. Oh, but why does it want the damn baked potato? We're doing beef stew. Beef stew. Bread is close, but we want braided bread, I believe, next. Oh no, it's the mead. Mead first. Not blueberry. We're not doing blueberries. Still not doing blueberries. We're doing boiled creme treat. Final item. Oop, no. Paste. Oh, of course I copied it. Alright. What's that? There's that. Cabbage. I believe I'm missing some things though before cabbage. We have the bread, we have the butter. We have to add the butter. Not salad, butter. Butter. Cabbage soup. Alright, now we're in the alchemy stuff. Oh, I don't wanna. Public, static, final, item. I don't know what that is, but what we want is this. And then next is the creep cluster. And then the hopper jelly. I feel like there's something I'm missing here. Oh no, because the hoppers, the other things were the meats and stuff. Okay. I want to go insane. It's fine. B does go there. Beehive husk is what I care about, not whatever, not just beehive. Okay, but I feel like I'm still missing some items because we have the grass pod before that. Public, static, final, item, this, that. Continue. Husk, bleeding crown. Please just type for me. Public, static, final, item, this. Blister weed is in there. Well, not blister weed, it's blister wart. Blue butterfly wing. Oh wait, bear claws definitely goes before B. Butterfly wing, then we have a dart wing. We already have the flower. That is next. Then we have the boar tusk and the bone meal, I think, was it? Then we got a Blair heart. A sparkling one. Butterfly wing. And then Canis root. Now I gotta go and quickly do this. Public, static, final, list of item, all food, and bev. Nice. These are all captured. Great. This is where Copilot comes in great, finally. Public, static, final, list, item, no, not mountain, all alchemy, ingredients, go, that's all there. What I'll probably do, can I just add all food and beverage like this, so? We'll leave it as such. Because what we got to do next, this has 2 usages. Where is it being used? Item groups. All food and beverage. And then items dot all alchemy ingredients. There we go. There's that. Where else does that need to be used? I think I saw something about models. Items. That needs to be done here in the model provider. Oh, I don't know what you're doing there. Items dot alchemy ingredients. There we go. All right. I think if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to build the mod and see all the items in the game. I'm hoping. I should, if I'm not mistaken, have what is custom item for? I don't know. I must have been working on something and then just never committed it. Okay, how do I play the game? Data generation, I think I need to do that first. It should be generating the data right now for me. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen again. I haven't been doing that for a while now. Yes, test it. Alright, now we go into Minecraft client, hit play. I have to now open up another thing somewhere. What am I doing? That's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I'll get there eventually. I know what I want. I want to copy this. Go here. Oh, I'm very tired. Full screen. Do a specific window. Okay, wait, cancel. This. Where is my face cam now? If I go back over here, I gotta copy this. Go back here, paste it. Nice. And then game capture. Yes. Mine of the craft. Specific window. Window is Minecraft, wherever it may be. There it is. Okay. We make this bigger. I did have a test world already. Oh, I put that over my face, didn't I? Oh. There we go. The Dovahkiin Forge stuff. So it looks like the Ash Creep meat leg and Algonian wine, blood wine is not in here, but everything else looks like it's coming in. Nope. Why does the apple cabbage stew look empty? It looks like an empty bowl. Probably doesn't if you look at the artwork, but it does there. Is that all I added? Oh, is that my... It's probably a typo. I probably have a typo then. Alright. We go back to the code. We fix my broken code. Which code thing am I looking at? Fabric? Okay, so it's Argonian. Blood wine, right? Yes, that's one I have to fix. Right, copy that. Oh, copy. Come into this one here. And we gotta fix up the naming stuff. Did I spell it correctly in here? And I'm just bad at translating. I did spell it right there, which is why it's only wrong somewhat. Why it's not pulling in the image. Let's go all the way up here. Then Argonian. Alright, now we go and rebuild it and publish. Looks like I had built it. Go back to the code here, and that fixed it. We have to copy this, fix that there, save. We can stop the game. generate the new data. Oh wait, there's also two other things wrong. Go back to the other code. Ash creep leg. Ash creep. Ash hopper. Jelly. Leg and meat. Jelly is a alchemy thing. Cluster, hopper, jelly. Hopper jelly's there. This is a leg. Okay, ash. Hopper leg. Meat. Okay. Save. Correct. That's all correct. Alright, now we republish again. Come back over here. This. Ash hopper. Leg. Copy, paste. Meat. Save. We generate data again. We hit the run Minecraft client. I just realized that you don't see the my pop-up that I'm looking at right now. It's okay. That's now running. We go back to game. Is we gaming? They're going to show the Minecraft window? It is. Oh, there it goes. Back in. Test world. Did I fix those items? I also think I think I missed something as well. Nope, that's not what I want. Back to game. Hit E. Yep, it's all fixed now. We have the leg, the meat, and the wine, the blood wine all showing up now. And the models are generated correctly. They look pretty nice. My face is in the way though. Oh, that's the game. Move my face over there. But yeah. This is 1.21.3. I'll put it back to 1.20 because I saw that you put that in the chats earlier. Welcome in from Twitch. Yeah, 1.20.3 is I think what you put. I have this at the 1.21.3. Which one had the final cave and cliff? Was that 1.20? I think 1.19 and 1.20 were both cave and cliffs, right? Because I think we want the caves and cliffs stuff in there. Yeah, I was checking the wiki earlier, and the wiki was not helpful because they did not call it caves and cliffs. Yeah, that's what I figured. Let me fix my options. I'm not a big fan of whatever they got going on here. It is scale 2. Oh, I guess I typically play like this, don't I? A much bigger resolution. I was playing in like the tiny version. Hold on while I fix my screen resolutions and stuff. There we go. I guess back to the grind of adding a bunch of more stuff, right? What did Minecraft Wiki get ya? Is Caves and Cliffs 1718? I thought it was later than that. Maybe not. Maybe you are right on that. Because I don't want to go too far in the future with the Minecraft updates, because I don't think we necessarily want to have like trial chambers and things in it. Well, you think it's recent, right? But I think it's been quite a while since Caves and Cliffs came out. It's been like, what, several years? Yeah. I don't think we want trial chambers in the version that we make the mod in. Yeah, that's what I thought. About 3 years ago. That seems about right. Let's save and quit. Close out of that. Go back to the good old code. My favorite part. And do we add more items? I guess we add more items. I could start going into trying to figure out what it would take to add to like figure out the hungers thing, so that at least you can eat the food and beverage, you know? Let's go and take a look actually real quick, because I'm a little bit interested in that. Instead of, because I don't want to be spending the entire stream basically just typing away, copying and pasting left and right, you know? Let's see. I have this here. I created a mapper mapper function to do a lot of this stuff. Does settings.hunger? What do they got? Oh. Yeah, settings. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh wait, are they? Can you eat the potion ingredients? I guess you could. I never even thought about that. Food component. Do I have to build food components? Food component. Nutrition would be one. You're saying? Wait, one like hunger like thing or half? Because one is technically half. Two would be a full. Okay. Been a while since I played Minecraft, so one half. We can do that. Saturation, I guess also one. And then we don't want them to always eat it, right? Or do we? Like if they're already full. Yeah. Yeah, one well, yes. One is a half heart. Do we... I want to say false on this. I don't think they should always eat it. Well, I guess if it's... they can eat it, but if they're full, they can't eat. Yeah. Yeah. We can set saturation to 0 if you want, if you think it's best for like the alchemy stuff. Yeah, okay. Sure. And so let me see if my traits dot get. Do I have food traits? Oh, would you look at that? All right. If apparently I've already started working on this. If traits dot get food traits does not equal null, then we do food, or is it mob item or mod item dot food? Yeah, food traits. And then we can do settings food component, get nutrition, saturation, and then food traits dot is always edible. So how this will work once I'll have to go into the commons library to go and update this. But this is now set up so that if I go into this code base, this is how, so the commons library basically is how I am allowing, how I'm creating the item so that when it goes into each of the different mod loaders, so if someone wants to use Fabric versus NeoForge, the data is the same across both, and I don't have to keep reprogramming it every single time because that would be annoying. This allows me kind of like to keep it the same, or yeah, keep it the same across both versions really easily. Food and beverage, let's go down to alchemy ingredients, and what we'll do here after the builder, we will do dot food. My camera died again. Food traits dot food traits builder. Is that how I'm doing this? No, it must be not new, but can you build it this way? I can. But nutrition is 1. Saturation is 0. Oh, apparently it's a float. Okay. Dot is always edible is false. Dot build. Cool. Now we copy this across all of them. Actually, can I just copy this entire thing? Might be easier. I have to create a better system for this, so it's not so copy paste. Oh, let me look at my I close this right now. I have a utils function, so let's create a new class, and we can call this what kind of utils? Again, you don't see the new window because OBS dumb or IntelliJ dumb, I don't know which. We're calling this let's call it common item utils or trait utils. Let's call it trait utilities. Yep, add it. Public static what's the purpose of clamp. I don't think I care about that. I don't know why it wants me to do that, but I do want to do a public static. This will be what? Yeah, alchemy ingredient traits. Because they're all going to be the same. Oh, this should be mod item dot traits. Alchemy ingredient traits. There should be no durability for it. Let's see. Let's quickly just copy this. All that good. Copy this. We call it traits bills. There we go. Reduce the amount of duplicate code this way. Save that. We can do a public static build food traits. Item traits builder food traits. Gonna be what item build. Now if we go up here, we'll make the nutrition, I don't know. Right now we'll say 4. Saturation. Why is saturation afloat? Why did I do that? Because if I go back over to here, saturation is afloat. I guess it is afloat. Let me download the documentation. Read what it is. That's terrible documentation. Is that all you're going to tell me? I don't understand why it has to be a float. Let me do some Google searching. Let me pop up a browser. No, I don't want to use my default browser. Go terrible browser. Yeah, I'm working on fixing up my the size of my windows. I thought I had this fixed at one point. Alright. Now I got that all figured out. What? Okay, so that's how you do effects when you eat. Rusting? It just says the amount of saturation points your item will add. But why is it a float? Why can I add a decimal? I need to install like Apple Skin or something so I can see what it does, I guess. What the hell is that? Oh, okay. I don't know what I just closed. Why is my window doing that? That is so weird. Oh, it was this one. Okay. Alright, I mean, it is what it is. Let me go back over here, commons. Let me turn off the camera view since it's not going to work anyway. I'll say one for that, sure. And then I'll just do this for all of them for right now until we can come up with a better like nutrition system. I don't know. I don't think. Did you say you said something? Something somewhere. Oh, I see. You haven't set that up. All right. I was like, I think you said something about the nutrition and stuff. No. I will just add this as temporary so that we can at least eat it in the game. and that way it acts correctly, and then we can modify it later. Let's see. And that one. Alright, save. Now that we have all that done, I think all we have to do now is publish it locally. Open up this one. So we have the food traits. Yeah, absolutely. Food component, nutrition, saturation is always edible. Yeah, so the food traits are there. If it is fireproof, it sets it. I don't necessarily understand how this works. Oh, because I'm dumb. I know how that works. I built that a long time ago, but I did build it. It's possible. What do you mean extract it? What do you want me to do? Settings. Get settings. Item traits. That's what you say it's good to do. I'll take your word for it. Alright, and I guess this is when we generate data to do data generation, and then oh wait, I gotta do I have to redo this? Possibly. Okay, now that's on. I'll regenerate the data again just to make sure. Okay, it's done. We now hit the Minecraft client, hit play. We go back to the game. Well, once it loads, of course. I guess you probably want to hear game sounds a bit. Well, not necessarily the sound we want. What else? Hopper leg. Oh, yeah, exactly. Let me eat a beer. Let's see. Shut up, sheep. Let me put myself into, oh, what am I doing? Game filters. No. I wanted to do F3, F4. I want a cactus. Some sand. Where's regular sand? I'm blind. Alright, that's fine. Make me hungry. It takes so long to die. It's like take any. It's not the fastest way to take damage. All right. Let me grab a campfire then. What is wrong with my character? Make me hungry. Game sounds are probably pretty loud, aren't they? Let me turn that down. Oh, I guess I can even hear actually. I see. I'm reading. I'm paying attention. Let's see. I think I can just give myself hunger or something temporarily. There we go. Effects, give me hunger. Sure. I think this test user is just you just cannot kill it. You cannot take any hunger with this. I have hunger applied right now and it's just not working. Amplifier is 100. Let's say 100. I don't want to see particles. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why they did this to this character, but he does not take any hunger. Give effect saturation 1 true. Before I kill my player off. Oh, that's not, I wanted this first. Scoreboard, objectives, add. Hunger, food. So now I hit tab. Why is tab list not working? Why does the mod loader hate me? It's fine. I guess I can't test it in survival. There must be a way to change the sound though for this. Let's go over to browser, I guess, and see if this has anything. Let me close my camera on there too. Where is my browser? Here it is. Fabric. Item new, poison register. Sound. I don't want to play a sound on there. On entity, item stack player. Can I just okay? Use on entity, use on block. If I go back to the code. What am I even showing? Where is my code? I have too many windows open right now. Almonds? No, I want to go to fabric. Fabric, here we go. This is on the settings. I don't think I can set it on the settings, can I? No, it looks like I have to do something special. What do the things say? The browser. If I can find my browser tab, there it is. Sound events. I don't know if that's the sound I want though. Items. Obviously there's potions here. Apparently potions are different than items. Did not realize that for this, at least. Crafting your first item. Armor. Item groups. Item interactions. Is that what I want? Item interaction? On you. Okay, use is what I want. So when I use it, can I change like sound? That would be the function inside of the item itself. So if I go back to the code. That's the item settings. The item itself, I think this is when I was trying to get to the custom item where it extends item. I think this is why I had this, because I have to do this for the for all these different functions. I do private mod item. Okay. Under player. This must be what it was talking about earlier in the browser when I was looking at playing sounds. Right. So we can do this and it has like an entity. Entity is living entity. Okay. Go back to the code. If I do, in here it's called user. Do I have play sound in here? I do. Okay. The sound event would be of oh, it'd be sound events dot drink. Is it potion? Splash potion break, splash potion, wandering trader drink potion. Maybe we use that for right now. Okay, I leave it at that. That's it. Okay. If I do this, remove all that, save. We probably don't need that. Okay. Now, if we item groups, mapper, do something. No, what I want, I know what I want to do. I want to come over to items, and then for ale, we have this register function. Oh, I have an idea. Let's go into our commons library for mod item. What I want to do in here is to have a few more properties we can use. What is this? What is this? This is some new Java nonsense. I don't know what's going on. All right, I'll leave it as that. Let's have a type. This will be enum, I guess. Obviously we have our constants here. Let's copy paste. We'll call this, instead of mod constants, we'll do item constant. Add. We want this to be Beverage. Beverage. Food. Food. What else? We want alchemy ingredient, sure. Tool, weapon, armor, sure. That's cool with me. Because all I really want here is inside of mod items. We obviously have the name. We want to set type. Oh wait, we also probably want something that's default as well. Just material is probably fine. Odd item. We want a string of type. Nope. Save that. Type being copy this now and paste it there and there and oop, not there, there and there and there and there, that and this and nuggets. All right, we're on food. Type. This is now food. Paste. Oh well, that's not food. That's a beverage. Copy. Paste. Paste. Stew. Oh yeah, that's true. I see your message. I don't know when you sent that, but it must have been a little while ago. It was only a few minutes ago. Do we want stew to be also a drink, or is that food as well? Like, what sound do we want? Yeah, I think so. That's what I was thinking too. Even though it's food, I'll call it a beverage, just for the sound effect at least. This is food. Yes, that's something else too. I'll have to figure those parts out in a little bit. Bevy, leg, meat, yam is food. Food. That must be a alchemy ingredient. Oh, what the hell did I just do? Oh, stew will have the beverage sound. Mead is a beverage. Reserve. I mean, is that a beverage or a food? Little did you know, I don't actually drink, so I don't know these things. Oh, that's what I closed. I closed my browser that I had all that information on, I think. No, it's right there. Okay. You have reserve as a beverage. I will take your word for it. It looks like a beverage in the image too. So that's food. Bread is food. Butter is food. Cabbage is food. Soup. You know, this comes into play of like, is soup a beverage? You know, you drink it. It's one of those like, is a hot dog a sandwich type thing. I'll call this a material as well. Alchemy ingredient. That's right. Hot dog is a taco. Yes. All right, we have all the types in now. Let's go and publish that to local. Let's go over to the fabric mod. Now when we go into here and we do all these like settings and stuff, I do want, actually this means nothing at the moment for this part at least, because what we care about is in the register. It's doing, that's key, register, item, key, new item with settings. We want to do new custom item with settings, I think. Mod item. Okay. That means we don't need settings because settings should be done in here. Just making sure that I had this correct. Item. Let's just do, we call this settings here. How did I do that? Item.settings. Yes. Custom item. Settings is item. Why do you have issue? Oh, because okay, I see why. And then this item is item, and then down here, if item, oops, dot type is equal to item constant dot beverage. Do this, and if anyone's watching, it's a Java engineer. I know it's dot equals. I'm typically a JavaScript engineer. All right, let's oh, so I never stopped the Minecraft client. Let's stop that. Let's go and build the data generation stuff. Sure, we can make it final. Why not? And then once the generation's done, now we start the Minecraft client. Theoretically, it now should have the Wandering Trader drink potion sound effect when I start drinking. So if we go game, it should pick it up here in a second. If it's not, why? Why do you hate? Why does the game hate? Or why does why? Why? There goes. I mean, I broke everything else, but I got it to sound like a drinking sound. Obviously, I gotta fix something. Let's see. Can I just do like super.use? And then we have to now restart the Minecraft. I hope I don't have to regenerate the items every single time, but I think that only affects the assets and data. Again, I don't know why it doesn't want to show half the time. It should pop up here in a second, the game again. I think I fixed it. Why is it not showing? There it is. Look at this. Okay. Well, it's kind of there. It plays the sound for a little bit. What is the other potion sound effect? That's what I want to know. Obviously, it's something. Generic drink? I guess that's what I'm looking for. But it's a reference. Oh, I see. Just to get value. And then volume and pitch. Sure. I mean, I think that does it automatically, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll leave it there as like a fun comment for me to think about later. All right. How do I... It's fine. It's fine. Alright, we restart Minecraft again. Yeah. That's what I just pulled up. I see that. I see your message now. game. Game. We're back in. Playing. Why? Why does it hate me? It starts correctly. I guess I'll figure that out later. I'll put a to-do item in my code. Sure. There must be another, like, use thing I have to figure out. What are the other functions I can override? From block item, opponents get max tick, and mine as I on use block. Called when the item is used on the block. Yeah, but we're not using it on the block. We have use. This uses or starts using an item. Okay. That's after that usage tick is called every tick. Okay. That's what I want to update. Okay. I figured it out, I think. World. But not hand, it's stack. Remaining use ticks. I think the last one's int. Remaining use ticks. What am I missing? World, item stack, and user world living entity. What is your issue? Oh. Is it void? It is void. Why is it not override? No? Okay. And then we go back over here, we copy this, we lay it there, we don't care about this. We also don't want... The consume item would not even be used at that point. The consume item would be elsewhere. What? What am I doing wrong? Let me go back over here. Control Z what I was doing. Go back over here. Copy that. Paste it here. What am I doing wrong? Yeah, good luck on all the bow animation frame animations. That sounds fun. Sounds like repetitive nature that I'm doing, basically. Oh my god. I was just sent the all of the different bow animations. There are a lot. There are indeed a lot. One for each bow type? That's crazy. Or each arrow type. That is crazy. Is that how... That can't be how they... I guess it must be how they do it. That's insane. Finish using. This is what I want. And one for each crossbow. Yeah, no, that sounds terrible. That is not fun. Copy this. Go back over here. We'll override this one too, just so I have it for future reference. There we go. Oh, return. Rerun Minecraft. I think I have the beverage sound actually done now. I think I figured it all out. Oh my god. I don't know if I have it quite right yet. That sounds terrible. I don't know how loud that is for you, but it's pretty loud for me. What would that be? Players? I don't know. Yeah, it is players, I think. Sounds quieter. I don't know. They are deafening, aren't they? I don't know how to make it quieter. Besides, you know, really lowering the master volume, I guess. But even doing that does not solve it. I mean, It's quieter to me, but it doesn't appear quieter on the audio being sent. I have no clue it controls that volume. Even if I set it down to, like, let's say 5, I don't know. Of course it is. I don't know how to, like, cancel the previous sounds. I guess what I could do, look at the... Does it tell me all the code used for the use? It does. Okay, what we can do is this. Copy. Instead of doing... Well, I don't know if it does for the... what's it called? Usage tick? Where's the usage tick command thing? Usage tick. Oh, that doesn't do anything. It did. Okay. So there's no point of using super on it. Do that. Come up here. Instead of doing this nonsense, we just do this. So we don't need the result thing anymore. This item stack, get stack in hand. If it is consumable, not consumable. What? Not equal. Oh, because it is consumable. Got it. It consumes this. Oh, I have to override the consume command. I get it. I got it. And consume does this nonsense. Let's go into here. Where am I now? Oh, in the consumable component thing. Oh. I'm not seeing like any use action drink, emit game event drink. I might have to look into this later. It seems like the drink sound might be done somewhere where I'm not aware of where it is. I'll definitely come back to this though. I'll just add a comment there. Oh, I wasn't showing my code. That's alright. It's getting a bit late, so I'm going to probably call the stream here shortly. But I think we made some pretty good progress. We've added, I don't know how many items to the game. It's like around 50, I think, today. Out of the 300 I had access to. 350, I think. So... And then later we'll figure out, I don't have any of the block textures, I don't think. I don't know if you have those. Assuming you're still here, potentially. But if you have any of the block textures, I can add the blocks and add the loot tables for when the blocks drop and stuff. Not to add more to your plate. But, I can do stuff like that, and then... Other than that... I see. I still have a ton. Okay, yeah, that's mainly what I was thinking of, the raw ores and ingots and blocks and stuff like that. Yeah, those type of things. Do you, when you say raw ore, are you talking about like after you've mined it, like those items, or the ore block itself as well? Oh, I see. Yeah, we'll have to, I mean, those are future things. There's still like 300 items I have to add still. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't want to go through all the items. I'm trying to find something that's more fun than basically just writing the same line of code over and over and over again with a different name. Yeah. Absolutely. Because, like, I don't know if you saw right in the beginning, but I was basically going through every single image and adding the language translation for each of them, and then after that you have to then go into the commons and write, or how I'm doing it, at least I have a commons library that then I have to do all of them this way. Yeah, I mean, you're doing all the art, so I can't complain, but oh my god. There's so much. I don't even think I even got to all of this. I literally only added like 25 items, actually, now thinking about it, probably. Well, maybe close to 30 to 40, I guess. There's still a bunch here I haven't added, but... yeah. I'm probably going to call it here, though. And, whoever was watching, thank you. And, I probably won't be streaming again for probably over a week. I got a lot of stuff going on next week, and then I'll probably stream the following week after that. And that's about all I got. I kind of made a decent chunk. If you consider a decent chunk being like, 40 items. But. Yep. It is a bit of a thing. This is true. And of course there's no camera because my camera's dumb. I have to probably buy another accessory for it because I think it keeps, I don't know if it's the battery or what it is, but it'd be a thing. And then we have our broken clock. But all right, thanks for joining. And I'll see everyone another time.